Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, is it audible? Am I audible? Yes. So, first of all, thank you all for waiting for the lunch and all. So, I'm Karthik from GDG Chennai, and I'm going to walk you through quickly about how we got from nowhere, that is from 0 to 50, and then from 50 to 5,000 right now.
Karthik.
So this is the total population which is there in Chennai, and recently I saw a statistics which said that the Chennai population is equivalent to the Maldives population which we go out for vacations. And we have 400 startups and 40,000 student developers there, and we are trying to do something there. So the next thing, I'd like to talk about the aim of GDG Chennai. So we've been existing in Chennai since the GTUG. Which is like 3 years back, and we've been growing, and we've been doing a lot of events. And we still have only one single thing which we are carrying all along, which is to spread technology the right way to the right people. And that is why we are very focused in what we do, and we take a lot of time to do an event, which is perfect for the students, the developers, and the startups, all at the same time. About this presentation, I'm going to walk you through in this way. The first box there, it showcases the time of the year. So I've divided 2 years into 4, and the first box talks about the time of the year. The second is the number of members which are in GDG Chennai, and third talks about the focus area which we concentrated on for that half year, and then the number of developers which we reached there. So this is the first beginning of GDG Chennai, and we started off with a very small event which had about 50 people, and then we grow to about 150 people in that 6 months. And then the community blasted. So it is like we grew to 600 the next quarter, the next 2 quarters, and the growth was exponential for us. And here we are today. I'm talking to you with 1,400 people there in Chennai supporting GDG Chennai. And we still have a long way to go, right? You saw the population which is in Chennai, and the developer community is huge there. So I'd like to highlight some of the main milestones which we have achieved in GDG Chennai. And these are like the milestones which we wanted to do and which we achieved the right way. First thing is the DevFest. This is probably the best thing which we had. And we opened up registrations only for 200 people, but the actual people who attended the DevFest there was 365. So the AC was not working. So we had a lot of fun. We started on time despite the rush which we had, and people started pushing the door to get in, but we had some of the big security guys, and I was there to help push the door close again. So we had this DevFest, and we spoke about Android and Arduino kits and how to run, how to sync up Android with Arduino and all those stuff. It is like right from the scratch to the intermediate level. We took students there. And then came in the photo walk. So Google Plus photo walk is something which we personally wanted to do. One day, we were out there. We organizers are more of friends than just organizers professionally. So we just went out for an orphanage, and we saw people crawling on the floor, which we did not want them to do anymore. So what we did was, we were just talking to them, and they wanted to see some of the areas in our city, and they wanted to feel how it feels to walk through those roads. So what we told, okay, we'll help you out. So we took the advantage of Google Plus Hangouts and Google Plus events. We went down the street. We called in some of the best photographers in Chennai. We took them along, and we shot a lot of photos, and we showed it to them at the end. So it was something which was emotional for GDG Chennai, and this is the first time which we have done in India. Okay, thank you. So the next thing, as you can see, this is the attitude that women geeks have in Chennai. They just walked on, and we opened up registrations for maximum of 120, but the crowd was like 170 there, and purely women crowd, and only me and the other organizers were men there. So we actually were sitting with the media and talking to them for 4 continuous hours, as in how we pull this off. So this is the attitude which the women geeks have in Chennai. So the next thing, we had Android workshop at IIT Madras, and I'll tell you that we never reached to IIT Madras to have an Android workshop. So they came back to us and said, you guys are doing something really great. So we want to do something for our students and also for some of the startup people which are there in IIT Madras. And then we did a huge Android event at MIT, and we spoke about how to install Eclipse and then to how to run Android app, which MIT is not the one which is in the US. We have a Madras Institute of Technology. So yeah, for the rest of 2013, we have got something really great planned. First thing is Geek Night, where a lot of startup people come in and talk about Raspberry Pis and syncing Raspberry Pis with Android or running Android on Raspberry Pi, all those stuff. And the next thing is the biggest Google Plus photo walk, which is to happen this September, along with the support from our government officially, and also from some of the top cinema filmmakers in the city. And DevFest 2013 is there, and we are going to celebrate Android the best way that we can. So as many people say, we have already begun, and the journey has already started, and we are yet to see what we have coming for the next few months to go. So this is where you can join GDG Chennai, and we are the organizers there in GDG Chennai. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I saw the pictures from that DevSW, like that was the first time I saw Karthik really suited up, and I know why, because there were like 170 ladies and he and his co-organizer there. So next up we have a combined representation by multiple chapters across Gujarat. So Gujarat is a special state. We have like a lot of GDG chapters that have come up in the state in last few months. So we have GDG organizers from Ahmedabad, Paresh, and the GDG organizer from Gandhinagar, who has now moved to Rajkot, and he's starting a chapter there, Deep. So both of them would now come up and talk about their experience and how they have been with GDG. Okay.
Thanks, Uttam. Thanks. Hi guys. Hope you all are hungry. I am also. So we'll wrap it up really very fast. Just some highlights from our GDG. I am Deep Moteria. My partner Paresh. We represent GDG Gujarat. Yeah. So as Uttam has mentioned some of our goals. Simplest goal, learn, share, improve. We learn from college guys like you, GSS, any college guys, developer community. We learn from them. We share it with other chapters, other states, other guys. It might be anyone, any field guy, technical, non-technical, it doesn't matter. And we share and we learn and we improve day by day. This is our one of the main and the only goal, running this chapter very successfully. Few things we have done for which we are really proud of ourselves, which includes a mapathon. That was a 2-day event, one for a mobile, one for a web. We include this is a one-of-a-kind event in India. Other than that, we even train your faculties, right? In our region, we train tutors and faculty members from several universities. Other than that, we also organize some of our cool events like online designing stuffs and all those stuffs, online WordPress blogs making, and we'll do some kind of those events. Other thing we have done and we are proud of it is unique ID card. Like this time we have Aadhaar cards, right, with government. We have similar thing like that. We use this card for a complete unique identification and a complete profile of a member, and I think this is one of the most successful thing that has been implemented in our GDG. So till now our progress is we have started as a GTEC chapter, as a GTEC Gandhinagar in mid of 2011. Now at that time we are only having one chapter. So now we have grown in this present date by 3 more chapters, and yesterday I got a good news from Uttam that we are also having a GDG chapter for Vadodara. So guys who are any guys from that region, you are lucky enough to have a chapter there. So in total we have now 5 chapters there working very actively for our community. Now I would quickly like to invite Paresh to continue for this. Thanks.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello. So I am Paresh Mahani, GDG organizer for Ahmedabad. Let me give you some short introduction. I am learning Android since more than 3.5 years. So I hope I will learn it completely. So here I am about to talk our community's reach. While residing in Gujarat, we have been trying to help many communities like student community, college community, GDG community, GBG community. So these are the all communities we have helped so far. So first is, for example, while residing in and staying in Gujarat, we have helped GDG Cochin guy to get existence. So you can think about this, and we have also helped GBG Ahmedabad, Mitesh Sanghvi sir. So they have just got existence, and we are doing great in our Gujarat. Now this one is the snap for the Mapathon event we hosted for the both the track. At this deep as mentioned, it was 2 days event, and one amazing thing is it was attended by can you imagine how many number of participants? 200, 300. Can anyone? So the amazing thing is it was attended by more than 800 participants for the both the days. And yes, thank you. And you know, still we managed to execute it perfectly. No anything, no mistake, no issue. And these are the coverages being covered by our daily Gujarati newspaper, English newspaper, and many more. And so Gujarati guys can read these and understand this Gujarati daily leading newspaper. So now here what we are planning next is, first one is come on Android fans and developers. First thing, we are planning to host Android Dev Days. It would be India-wide event. We are hoping to make it India-wide, and first is Android Dev Days, and it would be having 2 tracks, user track as well as developer track. So it would be a grand event. Second is open source camp. Can you imagine what is open source camp? So mark your date, mark your calendar. We are celebrating 1 year of GDG Ahmedabad in a grand event that is open source, where we will be having talks and workshop for all the open source technology. And that's it. Here I would like to show you a video for the all events so far we have done. Thank you. Wasn't it cool? Cool, awesome. Yeah. Thank you.
That was really awesome. So this is for you.
Thank you
so
sir.
much. And this is for you, Deep. Thank you so much. Sorry. So we have the last one. So we made sure that we have the best lightning talk for the end, so that you guys like really pepped up, and then you go back for your lunch. GDG BLR Droid. So this chapter has like a unique history. It's the largest Android user group in the world. They have 3,000 plus members that's on their page, and they have been doing events even before we started with engaging with GDGs or GTACs, anything like that. So this like really came up on their own, and now they're doing amazing stuff. So from the GDG BLR Droid chapter, we have Pranay and Aman. They're going to talk about their journey with GDG.
Hi everybody. So thanks a lot to them for the introduction. So I'm Aman. I'm from GDG BLR Droid, and we are here to talk about 45 months of journey in Android. I am accompanied by Pranay. He is a part of GDG BLR Droid as well. We are a team of these many people. We run this group as a very professional organization. Every person handles a different department, and that's how we are able to mobilize such great events. So a little bit about our past. We started in October 9, 2009, and this was just a year later when Android started. This was a time when there were not a lot of Android devices in India at all, but we had some humble beginnings, and after 33 meetups, 4 hackathons, 7 teach events, we are now standing on a mark of more than 1,300 people on a meetup page. We have around 1,600 plus ones on Google page, 1,376 people in our circles, and we have an alpha testing community on G+, where the developers of our community can have their apps tested with the people in the community. So when we started, it was, as I said, a humble journey, and after all these years, we are standing around 4,000 mark, and we are continuously improving on the number front. What we do is we organize meetups where developers meet other developers. We organize hackathons where people build cool stuff. We organize code labs which teach people, and we literally go to colleges to teach students. So exactly, we are the only people standing between you and your lunch, so a little bit attention for that. We have been covering a lot of topics including design, apps, locations, monetization, deployment, maps, and whatnot. You just name it about Android. So since we are specifically focusing on Android, we are able to target all these things. Now, how do we do this? We have Google as a very big sponsor, but we also have other players like Intel, Samsung, ThoughtWorks, people as our sponsors, and these are all the people who are key players in Android ecosystem. We have a lot of partnerships with events like DroidCon, DevFest, MobiSparks, Android Expo, and Mobile Congress Summit. How do we reach people? Who do we reach? We reach to students. We teach them how to build Android apps, even if they have no experience ever. We reach to professionals. We help them get more connections. We help them gain more knowledge. We even help them have their problems solved from other developers in the community. And now we help startups in the industry to get connected with more people, have access to more ideas, to the talent pool, and other people in the community.
So a lot of you GSAs are students here. So we'll just walk you through one of our program which we are running. This is called as BLR Droid Teach. So what we do is we collaborate with GSAs, go to their college and conduct a workshop for one day based on totally Android, where the aim is for everyone who is starting with the workshop gets an app out after the workshop gets ended.
Sorry, one sec, guys, please be quiet. This is the last presentation, then we break for lunch. Yeah.
So why this program? So what we have seen is there is no mobile application development course in most of the colleges across India. People are still coding in Turbo C. Okay. It's not bad, but you have to move out. Okay. The starting cost for Android development is zero. Everyone has a laptop. Most of the students are getting an Android phone, and there is no fees associated. There is no proprietary hardware which is required. And we have a very strong community where people want to help others. So that's why we started this program. So how is this program done? So we do typically a day session where in the morning for 2 hours we do a theory session, and then later we move to the code lab where students actually code and create Android apps. We help them, we do a theme-based approach. By the end of the workshop, we assume that the students will come out with an app. It's all community driven, free of cost, and mostly done with collaborations with GSAs and some other open source communities out there. So how are we doing? So we started this program in January this year, and so far we have covered 7 colleges across Bangalore and nearby. We have covered more than 1,000 students. So we have teach 1,000 students how to code Android development. We have also seen not only responses from students, but also from lecturers and professors, because they want to start the course in their college and they also want to learn. There's a very good response from the colleges, and we are seeing some serious app developers from the students. We have one student who has more than 70K downloads for one of his history app. So what are we doing next? What are we planning to do next? So this is for our community. We are targeting on the apps for tablet this year. So tablet is going pretty big, and we want to target apps for tablets. Focus on design. So this we have heard from a lot of people. Indian developer doesn't design good apps. So we want to change that perspective. So this year our team will be focusing on design oriented apps, more towards the What next for Teach? So we are taking one level up and taking this Teach events to the startups. So for students, it's for beginners, and we want to take the Teach event up for beginner to intermediate level for startups. We are also thinking to take the Teach event outside Bangalore, help the other communities like other GDGs, collaborate with them, and take the Teach event to every college across Bangalore and across India, sorry. And we want to take our community forward. So how can you help? So lot of you are GSAs. If you want to conduct similar events in your college, please come and talk with us. We'll be here. You can connect with us on this address. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
So much. Thank you so much. This is for you guys. Thank you so much.